Some losses don't scream, they whisper. They arrive quietly, sit beside you, and suddenly, everything sounds different. This is Nina's story. Not the story of how she lost her mother, but the story of how she learned to live after the person who gave her life was no longer there to guide it. Nina was 8 years old when she first learned what safety felt like. It wasn't a place, it wasn't a thing. It was her mother's voice calling her name from the kitchen. It was warm hands fixing her hair before school. It was the smell of soup on rainy afternoons. Her mother, Mara, was everything steady in a world that kept changing. Come back before dark, she would say. Text me when you arrive. Don't forget who you are. Nina never imagined a world where those words would stop coming, because how could someone so present ever be gone? The night Nina lost her mother didn't feel dramatic. No thunder, no music, no warning, just a ringing phone at 11:47 p.m. Her aunt's voice on the other end sounded far away, like it was traveling through water. Nina, you need to come. At the hospital, time moved strangely. The lights were too bright, the chairs too cold. Doctors spoke. Adults cried. But Nina didn't. She just stared at the door, waiting. Because mothers always come back, right? They always do. Until this time, she didn't. Grief didn't hit Nina all at once. It arrived in pieces. It was the empty chair at breakfast, the unanswered messages on her phone, the instinct to call her mother, and remembering she couldn't. At the funeral, people said things like, "She's in a better place. She's watching over you. She was so proud of you." Nina nodded politely, but inside, she was screaming. If this was a better place, why wasn't she here? The house changed after her mother died, not physically, emotionally. The walls felt farther apart. The silence felt heavier. Nina stopped cooking the meals her mother used to make, stopped playing music, stopped laughing too loudly. She learned how to be quiet. Grief didn't make her cry every day. Sometimes it made her feel nothing at all. And that scared her more than tears ever could. As Nina grew older, people expected her to move on. But grief doesn't have a schedule. She carried her mother into every exam she failed, every relationship that didn't work, every moment she needed advice and had nowhere to turn. At night, she replayed old voice notes just to hear her mother say, "Nina, you've got this." Some days, she did. Other days, she didn't. And both were okay, even if no one told her that. One morning, Nina found an old notebook in a drawer. Her mother's handwriting filled the pages. Plans, dreams, little notes about Nina's future. Teach her courage. Let her fail. Remind her she is loved, even when I'm not around. Nina cried. Not because her mother was gone, but because she realized something important. Love doesn't die. It transforms. Nina began to live again, slowly. She cooked her mother's recipes, badly at first. She spoke her name out loud without fear. She smiled without guilt. She understood that moving forward didn't mean leaving her mother behind. It meant carrying her differently, in strength, in kindness, in resilience. If you're listening to this and you've lost someone you love, know this. Grief is not weakness. Tears are not failure. And healing is not forgetting. Like, Nina, you are allowed to feel broken and still build a beautiful life. Some people never leave us. They just learn how to live inside us instead.